This video is going to teach you how to clone a GitHub repository onto your own computer so that you can make edits on your own computer. So the very first thing you should do is go to github.com. This is my profile. I'm going to go and find the repository that I want to clone. So this is the repository I'm going to clone, the final project demo repo, and I just want to always make sure that I am looking at a private repo if it's a repo that I made myself. And this is because if it's a public repo, anybody can see it and see the code inside of it. So I want to make sure it's private for all class projects. So I'm going to go into it right here. And here's my repo. And you can see that I have one file right here, demofile.txt. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to open my terminal. And I am going to cd into the directory where I want to clone my repository. So for me, that's going to be in my desktop, and it's going to be my demo repo. And let's ls and see that there's nothing inside of my demo repo currently. So what I'm going to do to clone this repo is I'm going to see this clone or download button, click on it, and I'm going to see this little clipboard button right here. By clicking on that, it copies the link in here, the link to my repository. And I'm going to go into my terminal. I'm going to type Git Clone, and then I'm going to paste in that URL. Enter. And I have cloned the repo. So now I can type ls, and I can see that the repo is right there. Let's cd into it, type ls, and there's my file. So now if I want to open up that file in Sublime and make some edits to it, this is how I can do that. So open up my Sublime, which is just a code text editor, and I'm going to open my demo repo and the demo file right there. So it says hi EECS. So now let's make an edit to it. Here's an update. And I save that. And now I'm going to go back into my terminal. And now I can type Git Status. What Git Status tells me is that there's one file modified that I need to push into the repository. So what I do to do that is git add and then the name of the file. So git add demofile.txt. And then I'm going to commit that file. Git commit -m, then I always need to leave a good message so that my teammates can see the message on GitHub and understand what I did. So I'm going to type updated demo file, enter. And now very important, before I push, I always need to type git pull to see if any of my teammates have made any changes to the repository that might conflict with my own changes. So I type git pull. I see that I'm up to date. So now I can git push, which pushes my commits and adds it into the repository. And I can go see this happen if I go and refresh my repository. And I see that a new commit happened. I go and look at that. It's the updated demo file commit. If I click on it, I can see my update right there. So now let's say that it's the next day and I want to come back and work on my repository. But I don't know if any of my teammates have made any additions to the repository. So what I should do is when I open up my terminal, the very first thing before I do any work is type git pull. It says I'm already up to date, but if I wasn't up to date, I would get all the new changes that my teammates have done on GitHub. That's very important. If you don't do that, you'll get merge conflicts, and we're going to link a video in the description to this that describes what to do if you do encounter merge conflicts. Thanks.